The last letter that he wrote, it was given instructions to pass down to you. The last letter. He knew he was going to prison. He knew he was going to die. He knew he would never come back alive. But he took out time to write Timothy a letter. And this was a very important letter. Now you know when you get ready to die and you on people's mind, you got to be important. Mothers, you are somebody. And I want to ask you to do one thing for me today, is to pass on your faith. Will you promise me? How many will promise me? Raise your hand. That you will pass on your faith. You know, it used to be a time that mothers, you were scared to death of them. You know, you young folks now, you all don't know, you all are really getting a pass. You'd come to church, you would rather go by the pastor than to come by the mother. Of course, I know these mothers know what I'm talking about. All of you young folks, you all know what I'm talking about. But that mother could, and they're not to have done something wrong before you got to church. You knew that she knew everything you did, everywhere you've been. Just one look, and you knew she knew everything that you had done. But let me say this to you, mothers. The message that was left for you is an important lesson. They told them what to say. Paul didn't leave it to his son to tell you what to do. He told him what to tell you to do. Now I want somebody to read for me 1 Timothy, 2 Timothy 1 and 5. Read it for me. Stand right up here, baby, right next to me, and read it. It's something about having a commission, and it's something about having someone to leave in writing what you are to do. And you can't get around it. Read, Maria.
When I called to remembrance the unfeigned faith that is in thee, which dwelt first in thy grandmother Lois, and in thy mother Eunice, and I am persuaded that in thee also. Wherefore, I put thee in remembrance that thou stir up the gift of God, which is in thee, by the putting on of my hands. For God hath not given us a spirit of fear, all right, but of power and of love and of a sound mind.
Thank you, baby. Mothers, I want to say this to you. You don't have to be scared. Can you hear me, mother? He has not given you a spirit of fear. But what he did tell you was to pass on the tradition. There are certain things that are traditional, that's passed down from generation to generation. And we need to kind of look at them. Now, if some of the mothers now could wake up and come back and look at our churches, they would die all over again. But what Paul told him to do, he was his traveling companion. He said, I want you to tell these mothers to pass it down. Teach your daughters how to tell the truth. Teach your daughters how to put some clothes on. Now y'all know what you was getting me this for. This is the mandate that have been passed down from God. Now let me say this to you. I know that times have changed. I'm highly, I just look this way. But if you don't believe I'm intelligent, ask Mother Luke. But see, my mama just left me looking this way. I know times have changed. I already know that. But there are certain things that's not appropriate for God's house. I mean, if you going shopping or you going to the beach or you going somewhere, that's one thing. But I can't get happy with you trying to usher me into God's presence with a pantsuit on Sunday morning. I just can't get happy. Well, silent night. Evidential, that's going to be hard to find. How many of you have ever heard me sing a solo?
Yes, yes.
I don't sing solo. I have a granddaughter. She will be retired in another year. She's 37 years old. She will retire from the Navy when she's 38 years old.
All right now.
She's a master sergeant.
Yes.
And there are things, her uniform defines who she is. Now when she's going to work, or when she's going to a party, her attire is her uniform with pants.
I see.
But when she's going on an official occasion,
All right.
her uniform is the same top with a blouse and a skirt.
All right.
Now don't you think if Uncle Sam
All right. All right.
if Uncle Sam requires that, what gives you a pass to come to God's house?
Come on through here.
Well, I know I got one witness over in the corner. I'm going to look over there at you, baby. Saints, mother, we are going to have to straighten up